the seething anger her mother bore. No, she talks and dresses loudly because she's been ignored, dismissed, disconnected from her inheritance. I know at home the air is tense, dense with the stench of fried chicken and dreams deferred. I see her on L platforms and at bus stops. I know she does not play that She announces this, searing eyes intense. I know she spent her last on hair that grazed on top of her round brown bag, all to feel attractive. I know for a fact it's not needed. Feature so striking the whole world sees it, but she don't believe it. Thinks I'm messing with her. When I say, you know, you something, sister. Something so powerful, they try to erase you. Try to replace you. Try to downplay your allure so that men wouldn't take you, rape you, hate you, try to emulate you, but can't get it right. They can copy your style, but there's no replicating your light. I take the fight right out of her. Wish that I could take the hurt, hug her till she never cries again, teach her the power in her skin. Remind her that she was kin. And yeah, society exploits your losses, but baby, they can't take your wins. You decide how your story ends. It don't matter if you got low ends and no friends, a full family tree with no men. Once you mend, you can reset the vibration, rebuild the nation. Your hips alone are an invitation. Got gods waiting in line just to bask in your shine. They think they just trying to holler cause you fine. But their DNA knows there's an antidote in your bloodline. You were designed to be a healer, to be a builder. You can rock fake hair, fake nails, fake lashes. It couldn't be realer. We're at war. You're a guerrilla, a soldier, carrying the weight of generational curses, poverty, and molestation on your shoulders, pushing your dreams and your baby in a stroller. And still, ain't nobody colder.
That's why when we still get that energy and that we carry that tone, that oneness, because we're cosmic beings. Before we were broken up into tribes, into many different languages, we were one. And so that carries the oneness of all the nations before we were separated to the different languages. So that's the power of us today. And I look at it as us today here. We may label ourselves as, like you said, Yoruba or Christian or Muslim or Kemetic. It doesn't matter. It is the I am. Can you say I am? I am. So a lot of times people ask me, are you this? I'm like, yes, I am. Because I am. You know, and whatever role we were meant to, maybe play for a time, and it may shift and transition in the time that we're living to be called this or that. It's all for divine positioning for what we're supposed to do. But you are the I am. You are the one soul. You are the one spirit. And those spirituals carry on today from hundreds of years. That's why we can sing them. Swing low, swing chariot. We were looking at the cosmos. We're cosmic beings. That is before the tribes and the languages. We are cosmic beings, and it's time for us to tap back into that. Because when all the what we know as technology drops, we're going to have to tap into, and we're tapping into it now, and all of us are leaders out here for that, to teach us to tap into that, what some people call clairvoyance or telepathy, to speak without speaking, to know without knowing, to connect without connecting, to have families that are on a divine level, that works for the progress of our people. One nation, one humanity, one world, one soul, one spirit, those Negro spirituals that carries on hundreds and hundreds of years, and our soul is embedded in us. So those of us who are poets, who are artists, who are musicians, who are drummers, the talking drum, the drum came over with us. The claves came over with us. That one beat, that's the same rhythm that's in hip-hop. That's the same rhythm that is in jazz. It's the same rhythm in the gospels that we carry today. And may our words, may our poetry, may our song carry on hundreds and hundreds of years and connect to those Negro spirituals and sing those spirituals, lift every voice and sing, that our children and our children's children may sing our songs hundreds of years and carry that same oneness.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring with the harmony of liberty.
I'm from the south side of Chicago. I'm a singer-songwriter. Looking to expand off of that. Yeah, just basically a B-girl inside. We're here at the Gele Day. This is the 5th anniversary. Shout out to Pilar. This is my second time performing. I'm always humbled. It's always a blessing to gather with the sisters, and this year with the brothers. Here on the waterfront here, Lake Michigan, with the beautiful water. Yeah, I'm just simple. I'm not a diva. I get out there, raw dogging with the dudes on the mic. I sing and I rhyme, so I like to have fun. I just enjoy music. Well, there's so many layers to that. Something's going on with the bridge because hip-hop is a culture. You know what I'm saying? You got all 4 elements, so somewhere along the line, we ain't passing the torch. And I blame my generation, you know, because hip-hop has breaking, graffiti, DJism, B-boyism, MCism. You can't, it's something going on where we just did not connect with the younger generation. Not only just the women, so we got to come and we got to get that cohesiveness back together, because you can't go forth unless you know who paved the way. So I think that's a lot of what I want to say. I think that's a lot of confusion and a lot of misguidedness, because what you hear right now isn't pure hip-hop, it's just a part of what hip-hop created, you know, because everybody's rapping, you know what I'm saying? Being a master of the ceremony, you're navigating the show, you're freestyling off the head and you know whatnot. But I do think that within that, we just need to get that cohesive, that togetherness together and teach and educate where the origins of hip-hop came from. And we have to continue to keep guiding that along to the youth. So they'll understand and they can respect the role that was played before them. Now, as far as the women go, you know the industry is male-dominant.
Yes,
but we can't hold power there. We can have our own element too. We can have our own little planet where the fellas ain't even a part of it. You know what I'm saying? So we just got to come together as women first. And I think with this beautiful tradition here, we can start with traditions and cultural situations like this, especially. And that's why I'm gravitated toward this, because it's togetherness, it's humbleness, it's beautifulness, and we can just come together and help each other. It's not hard and it's not easy, but I think we can make it a possibility to come together and just build off of what we know. And all I can do is start from where I'm from, Chicago. I'm trying to build from there, because people think Chicago just can't be a part of nothing. Back in the mid-90s, early 90s, it was on and popping here. The underground here was crazy. It was like hip-hop 7 days a week at several different venues. You know, you could go and it was just not a problem. You could dance, you could get on the mic, you could listen to dope DJs, everything. But somehow that fizzled out. That's what I'm talking about. With somewhere the bridge just got erupted, because we wasn't passing and pulling and reeling on another end, you know what I'm saying? So we gonna get that glue. We gonna get it back together. My stage name is StephStaa. It's ebonically spelled, that's how everybody say it. StephStaa. You could go to Reverb Nation. That's my hub right now. That's everything for dates, shows, performances, what have you. Pictures, highlights, everything about me. Right there, reverbnation.com/StephStaa.
Hey, well, we appreciate you. Hey, can you shout out She Live and She Movement for me?
Yes, She Movement here, right here in Chicago, worldwide, baby. Love what y'all doing. Much success and many blessings. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Alright, my name is Tasleem, Jamila, aka Taj. I'm from Chicago, South Side, so I rep Chicago wherever I go. I don't care if I travel around the world, because even though I call myself, you know, a global citizen and a cosmic being, Chicago really made me who I am. I'm a poet, poet MC, a lyrical healer, and I am very proud of that, to be a part of hip-hop community. Hip-hop is what influenced my poetry. So later on, I really got into reading, you know, other poets, but hip-hop, I'm hip-hop. When I came upon the scene in Chicago, it was very strong. You know, poetry scene, hip-hop scene. I came up through a hip-hop scene where backpackers, you had, you know, people like, you know, Twister, when he was called Tongue Twister back in the day, you know, Common, and it was just all love. It was for the love of hip-hop. And I was just one of those people that used to hang around with my backpack. And all my friends wrote lyrics and go to the studio with them. Shout outs to some old heads in Chicago, Blase Blah, and all them. I used to be in go to the studio with them and writing. All my friends were singers. And so I started off really writing as a young girl, you know, age 8, 9, like short stories and just my imagination. But being around, you know, just hip hop and that culture, and always in the studio with some of my friends, it influenced me to say, okay, I need to start writing. You know, I'm also a fashion designer, so when I went to Columbia, I was doing design. So I would design a lot of clothing for a lot of the artists. My friends were hip hop artists and a lot of artists, and so I was just always around that. And then one day I was just like, you know what, I'm about to jump on the mic and I'm about to do something. And ever since then, I've been doing it and never stopped. And you know, I'm influenced by, you know, hip hop, Public Enemy, Wu-Tang, you know, MC Lights, you know, Queen Latifah. So the unity, I see so many dope MCs, female MCs, and I think we can use that unity. We need that right now back again, as to where it's not, like you said, about competition, but it's about, let's do those unity songs again. Because the time we living in is not about, okay, I'm trying to get on. It's a bigger divine picture. And I call myself a lyrical healer because I believe we all have something of power to say, whether it's just talking about your experience, but you helping another sister with her pain that maybe she went through, and say, man, if she can do it up there and spit like that through the pain that she's been through, I'm for it. So it's time for us to come together and heal the world and heal our community, because hip hop is power all over the world.